All right. Hello everybody. Welcome in to another matchup in the Roulette Rivals World Championships 2021. I have got the prediction ready to get fired up here, and I've also got a co-caster who I'll be introducing in just a minute. But the prediction is live. We're going to have our spin in less than 2 minutes. So go ahead and get your predictions in for who you think is going to win Colorado. This is ChrisX3's choice. Fuzk has chosen Dubai. Let me introduce my shoutcaster here. I am joined for today's match by Maddie Spice. Maddie, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Maddie. Thank you for joining me for today's stream. Chat, let me know if you can hear. Sorry, let me turn the music down a little bit. The music, I think, is a bit loud. Let me know how Maddie sounds, and if we need to turn him up a bit, I can turn him up a bit. But thank you for joining, Maddie. We've got a winner's bracket matchup today. This is the second winner's bracket match. ChrisX3 has moved on from his first winner's bracket matchup, and Fuzk also moved on from his first match. So now these two are facing off to see who's going to be sorted down into the lower bracket. And we're going to have the spin in about 30 seconds. So hopefully everyone's got your predictions in. You've got about 30 seconds to wager your hunks of meat, if you're looking to wager them. And then Maddie, when the spin gets here, you got the spin link, correct?
Yes.
Okay, would you care to break it down when it does get here?
Yeah, I'll read it out.
Awesome. Alright, I'm sure we are in for a good match here, everybody. These players are both capable of a lot, so there'll be a lot happening. Try to keep up. We'll do our best.
So we have Sean Rose with the Kitchenite as the militia cook, Penelope Graves with Fall as hacker, Ezra Berg with the falling object as militia technician, and Maya Parvati with the cleaver as point man.
All right. So no suit kills, and no live kills necessarily either. We will have to see. We will probably see Penelope dumped over the railing in the farmhouse for that kill. This is probably a good hacker start.
Yeah, it's probably a triple ice on the house,
or at least a viable hacker start. Looks like both players are planning to start now. Chris has gone in as a hacker immediately. Wow, two very quick pacifications straight away on Sean Rose's guard and Sean Rose. Probably going to see something very similar from Fuzk. Oh, Fuzk is opting to use Calmer instead in the baseball.
Yeah, the Calmer's definitely more consistent. Most people opt to just knock out because it's very early on in the spin.
Right. So both players get Sean Rose down. Chris, I saw, brought a lockpick. Looks like Fuzk has as well. There goes Chris on grabbing Penelope.
Who's just going to go for the fall right away?
Yeah, may as well. And that does send, I've understood it explained by other players that once Penelope is killed, this sends her guards, you know, they begin to move throughout the map and kind of go to a different location, so hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. I assume Chris is well familiar with that, though.
So Penelope's body gets found. It's an accident, though, so it shouldn't panic any of the guards.
Right, and no one's been pacified outside yet, which is where those guards walk by, so yeah, I don't think that'll be a factor, the fact that he got that early kill. Now Fuzk has Ezra Berg down. Oh wow, Chris gets a very sneaky shot there. Oh, on the evidence, and I believe that was Penelope's guard walking through there that he just dodged a little bit of a whoosh from. So now Fuzk has Ezra and Penelope, and Chris is running off in the militia elite disguise.
Probably looking for a militia cook.
Yes, and the knife. And he grabs the snail there. He's grabbed the gold brick proximity mine. And about 2 minutes in, I think this is the timing roughly for getting the Maya generator lure, separating her from that militia technician. So the timing is lining up for that. Chris is going to get these the shed prepared for Sean Rose.
He already knocked out Sean Rose though, so I think he was.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so I don't know why he got that. Oh, probably for the militia technician disguise for later.
Yeah, that must be the only reason why. Okay, and he got over here 2.5 minutes to do the chain lure on Maya. We're going to see her isolated in the little side shed here.
Fuzk is arriving at the same time, probably going to be doing the same exact lure with Maya.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Chris has got Maya down.
He has all 3 of his remaining targets knocked out. Now he just needs to go around and get the disguises.
Okay, so he's as the militia technician. We're going to see him try to get the Ezra Berg fall kill. Or falling object, rather.
Yeah.
Fuzk has Maya pacified there in the same little side room.
Fuzk is a little behind in this spin. He doesn't have the kitchen knife and cleaver and or the technician disguise that Chris has, but
There is
he can definitely make it up.
Chris did grab a technician disguise, but there is a free one back by where the point man hangs out. There's a free one on the bed there, but you do have to be careful grabbing it because of him and the other militia spec ops that are over there. He's gonna get the militia chef disguise, militia cook, and Chris is dragging Ezra up the stairs to try and get the chandelier kill. This is gonna be a nerve-wracking part of the run here.
He gets it, he should be fine.
Very nice.
There's a glitch for that chandelier where it doesn't kill the person.
Good work, 47.
Thankfully, no issues. Hopefully not. Chris is presumably just checking details of the spin. So Fuzk is doing some work here on getting the point man ready to go. Trying to get this throne. Okay, got the throne KO on that militia spec ops. Dragging everybody back here into the bathroom where they're nice and safe. Okay, he's got the point man disguise. Now Chris is ready to do the same thing. Fuzk has just got it. Chris is ready to get it himself. Now Chris is 2 targets down. Fuzk hasn't killed anybody yet, but he does have the ability
will
to
be
get
able
them.
to fire off those kills though.
Oh no! Oh man! Too eager of a KO there on the point man, and gets side KO compromised. Oh
That gives Fuzk a
man!
big lead.
That was otherwise such a. Oh man, that's just
That was
so
going
hard
really
to
good
see.
for him. He was getting all of his time and
Yeah, it was so beautifully played. That's really unfortunate, and a side KO can just happen when you think you're so sure that you didn't get, shouldn't have gotten a side KO, and the game will just kind of give you one sometimes. And
if you have an opportunity to throw it, you should always throw it just because of the side KOs.
there is a risk with thrown KOs too, though, depending on where you're crouched behind or what point of the when the NPCs look to the left and the right before a thrown KO. If they're like at the apex of the turn, there's a chance they can catch you with a thrown KO too. But it does depend. It kind of feels like you're not necessarily 100% safe no matter which way you go. And, yeah, you hate to see it. But Fuzk has a huge advantage now, as you pointed out. That's not going to stop
Surprised he
Chris.
threw the baseball. Most people just subdue that guy over the box.
Yeah, I've seen players kind of handle this hacker start in a number of different ways, using either a Coma or thrown KOs, or even like a tossed coin or gold bar distraction. Alright, so Chris has... He's getting work done. He's got to keep going. So if something should go wrong for Fuzk, then he's back on top, and that's how you got to keep that mentality up when you're playing. You don't know what's happening to your opponent. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my gosh. That's the Penelope. Yeah, that's Penelope's guard there. Yeah, Chris doesn't want to wait. I don't blame him.
And when you rip pretty late in, especially, winner bracket round 2 match, you always want to go fast.
Yeah, there's definitely an emphasis here. The competitors in this stage of the game, that are already, you got to be fierce to get to this point, and the ferocity only turns up in this stage of the game between these players. So Fuzk just got the Sean Rose scan to open the tornado shelter exit, since he had his body down there in the basement. May as well.
He's playing this spin extremely safe.
Yeah, he's where's he running now? He's running back to get a militia technician disguise, possibly, for the Ezra Berg kill?
That's most likely the one that's only a disguise he needs, because he already has a hacker there in the house.
Yeah.
He's now gonna have to drag 2 targets up, though. One to the chandelier and then one onto the stairs.
Yeah, and there are eyes that move in and out of the house, and hackers going in and out of the kitchen, as well as a guard that kind of walks back and forth upstairs. So, still some possibility for things to go horribly, horribly wrong. Hopefully not. But, yeah, Fuzk definitely wants to play it safe here. So he's in the militia technician disguise, ready to drag Ezra up under the chandelier. Now he sees that guard walking. So that guard should be out of the way. By the time he's ready to make the drag, he's going to go for it. Oh no, he gets stuck on the floor.
Should be good.
Is he going for both?
I think you definitely should have shot that chandelier. Because the fall kills with hacker, so you're going to have to leave that body there.
Oh my goodness, this disguise changed by Fuzk. He's moving them closer so we can just kind of switch. I'm really hoping someone does not see Ezra Berg's foot sticking out there.
He's spending a lot of time here.
He's in the hacker disguise. He's ready to dump Penelope.
That guard's coming, though.
Oh man, oh man. You're in trouble.
Ezra Berg has been eliminated.
What? Oh no! He may have had a chance to dump him while he was like walking. I don't even know though. While he was walking down the hallway, but he turns.
He was playing so safe, then at the end there.
Some kind of distraction shot or something there. It's easy for us to say what could have been done differently from our calm position here in the caster's chairs. But, yeah, when that guard was walking down the hallway, I think just some panic or some fear set in. You're like, oh shit, I'm about to get caught. And sure enough, he rounded that corner.
Find out what that was. Roger that.
Got caught.
You see Chris here being a lot closer. Huh?
Yeah, now all of a sudden, Chris is back on top. Fuzk played that extremely well and extremely safely, and just that sticky situation there, right? Trying to get that Penelope kill. Definitely a nerve-wracking. Depending on timing and how the rest of your run has gone, that's definitely a nerve-wracking kill to try and approach.
Chris is using a snail here for the cook.
Okay.
Not leaving anything to chance.
mean, it worked.
Yeah, now he's gonna move the disguises a little bit further away, so he should be able to get changed without any problems later on. Heading for the cleaver kill on Maya, and then just needs the Sean Rose knife kill.
Yeah, Fuzk just got his triple house ISO.
So I just found out that Pavati was a Tamil tiger.
That's where most of the work is done. You know, it's like at the start of the run. So once you get that clear, it's just a matter of playing safely, and the importance of playing safely is only becomes, you know, more important the further you get into the spin. So I felt that pressure. I'm sure you have too. When you know, you're 7, 8, 9 minutes into a spin, and you're like, okay, just don't mess this up, and then something happens. Of course, some wrench gets thrown into the plan. We can all identify with that pain.
Chris should be in the clear here.
Yeah, Chris just needs to sneak himself back into the basement, chuck that kitchen knife right into Sean Rose, and then he's good to exfiltrate, and he can even do it through the
tornado shelter.
Yeah, just probably want to remove that kitchen knife from his face first, and then use it to gain access.
The door to the tornado shelter is protected by a biometric lock. To gain access, you need Sean Rose's body, or something equally convincing.
That's gonna be GG's for Chris.
Yep.
Wow. Beautiful. So we saw some unfortunate rips for both players. Chris ripped one time, so did Fuzk, just once. And
Chris just had an earlier rip.
Yeah. He just continued to play well. You dust yourself off, and you said you gotta get right back on the horse and keep running, and run even more optimally the second time. That's really the mentality I think that the players have in this mindset in this stage of the game. Because bad luck happens to everybody.
0-2. You were losing.
Ooh,
Assert
Funks.
yourself.
Got himself busted putting the chef away there. Sometimes that happens.
It was me, wasn't it?
Sometimes that happens. And, okay, so this puts us, our next choice is Dubai. Interestingly, our next choice is Dubai.
Probably the second shortest map in the trilogy.
Yeah,
Probably third.
Dubai, I've kept my ears open as, you know, I kind of spend some time in different channels in the Discord, and I observe a lot of the discussions that go on. And I also listen to a lot of streams, you know, try to catch these matches even when I'm not able to cast them myself. And Dubai is one of the ones that you hear, it's just not very highly rated, I think, among roulette players, because the current meta sort of, it's just not, I guess, a very interesting map. A lot of players don't think it's a very interesting map to play on in terms of how you approach the targets, how you isolate them, and the number of disguises and such. But I think that could possibly be changed depending on, you know, if certain spin conditions are modified. Let me choose the outcome, actually, for our prediction here. So Chris took that one. GG's to everyone who voted for Chris. We're going to start another prediction here. Who's going to take Dubai? But I think, you know, maybe there's a way that Dubai could be made to be more interesting. I don't know how exactly, but perhaps they could put some sort of variant or rule, or, you know, some kind of structuring around how this mission is approached could make it more interesting. So just because it's not super well favored now doesn't mean it won't ever be. But I've seen some interesting spins all the same. You know, not every player plays it the same way. So I'm excited to see how two fierce competitors like Chris and Fuzk try to tear through it. You know, I have a feeling they will show me something I haven't seen before. Or at least I'm hopeful. All right, so we're gonna get our other prediction live here. 2
Time
minutes.
to get a gambling addiction.
That's right. I'm trying to tempt them. Yeah, I think there could possibly be more interesting conditions introduced. Or maybe we'll see a different kind of roulette rivals in a different competition where things have been adjusted to allow for more, just to make maybe more starts and more kills viable. But I'm not super familiar with, you know, the ban conditions and things, so maybe there's not a lot of room to make it better, but I'm just optimistic. I'm an optimist. I'd like to think that the best days of roulette are ahead.
The skydiving suit can only get used with a KO kill, so you have to be able to knock them out first.
Right.
And then a fire and consume for Marcus are banned.
All right, well, the spin is here. Let me run it down for you, everybody. We've got Carl Ingram, eliminated using a silenced SMG, disguised as the kitchen staff, and Marcus Stuyvesant, eliminated using an injected poison, disguised as the event staff. So
that is a very easy spin, and it favors the double KO.
So we're going to see Chris start. So that injected poison kill, obviously, live kill on Marcus. He cannot be knocked out beforehand, but he does have to be caught at a particular time. Chris has started as the event staff, ran back to the art installation area here, grabbed himself a hammer, and a propane flask. Fuzk also starting as the event staff, grabbing himself a banana. All right, now Chris.
Ooh, he's going for the kitchen staff first.
Going for pacifies every single part of Carl Ingram's personal security. Fuzk has got himself, kitchen staff pacified.
Is that a silenced SMG? I think it is.
That is, that Chris grabbed, yeah. So now he's going to run and grab this quick injected poison kill on Marcus. He's got him.
You got him, 47. Marcus Stuyvesant.
It only uses the kitchen staff, which is essentially free. Obviously, you can always get a side KO.
Fuzk has knocked out a event staff there. Not that he needs it, because he started event staff. Chris gets the KO there on the kitchen staff and just needs to... And that body, yeah, totally safe to leave lying there in the open. That other kitchen staff there, the lady, never turns to see that body.
You see Chris very well practiced on Dubai.
Yeah, yeah. This is... Oh no! That guard just ate that dart. Ooh. Oh, okay, he gets a thrown KO, and before he gets woken up, so no problem there. Whoa. He's back up to Carl. Fuzz gets the injected poison kill on Marcus. Chris is ready to get out, and he's out at the elevator.
Yeah.
Wow, incredible. It's 2 minutes and like 30-some seconds.
That might be a new Dubai record.
That may be a new Dubai record. I think you're right.
Because I think the record was 3:07, and I think that was slightly faster.
That was like 2.5 minutes real time, roughly.
Yeah.
Wow. Incredible.
That was a fast map.
That was a really fast spin. My goodness. Chris absolutely blasting through Dubai.
Almost got ripped at the end there by the Eden Dart, but
that's faster than
able to recover.
It's faster than many Dartmoor and New York spins.
The record was a 3:07 real time, so
it is a new record. Wow. That's amazing. GG's. Well played by both players, and congratulations to Chris on getting a new record. Record time on completing a spin on Dubai. 2 minutes and 2 minutes and a half. Some change. It's like 2:28 or 2:36 or something like that. Really well done. Really well done. Well played by both players. Maddie, what are your thoughts? Anything you care to share after beholding such impressive Dubai gameplay?
I was just surprised he did that fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew this was fast, but I didn't know it was going to be that fast.
Yeah, most people know Dubai can be done pretty quickly, but that was, that was at least twice as fast of my estimation, not to like underestimate Chris's abilities. Perhaps I just didn't know how quickly, that spin could be done. But Chris definitely showing us just how fast it can be done. 2 minutes and 15 seconds in game time, 2.5 minutes real time, considering the like load times and planning and such. That's incredible. Really good stuff to see from our players. Wow. Okay, let's take a look. Now that the match is complete, Chris is going to win and continue on in the upper bracket. I don't believe... Is there another match going on right now, actually? Because if there's another match, we should just raid them. And, okay, Mendy's casting another match. We're going to raid Mendy. We'll finish watching the match over there with them, and then he can break down the rest of the schedule and the points for us. I'm not going to try and do that for everybody. We'll let Mendy handle that. So we want to keep the viewers watching the matches. Let's join up between Blythe and Lennox Penguin. Casted by Mendy. Maddie, thank you so much for joining us today. It was great to cast with you, man. Good matchup. Definitely. We'll do some more sometime. And everyone enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy more Hitman Roulette. Thanks for watching.
And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.